Alright, so I usually place this right here. Every time you place something, there's a chance that when it shakes like that, treasure will spawn in it. So if we do a treasure hunt, that's some pretty ridiculous slowdown there. You just get random items depending on how far you are in the game. So if we go back to Sprome, you get chain plate. Okay. There we go, Snowy Pass. Snow is reported falling in large amounts in Lucia. While parents worry about the causes, the kids are out enjoying it. Okay, good. So there's 2 missions. One of these is a main mission. I think this is the main mission, Thesis Hunt. Nope, no items. Okay. And some missions are only available for a limited amount of time before they disappear. Please take my children out to play. Okay. See, here you can accept cancellations, so we'll take that. Okay. I think both missions are in Lucia. Nobody here can confuse, so this is actually the perfect time to do this. Chain. Which one has better defense? How do you see that? I forget how you see the stat. That's not how you see the stat. I forget how you see the stats on something. Let's see. So that goes to 122. Yeah, I guess they're about the same. Who's using both shields? Oh, okay. Well, I'm here already, so I'm just gonna stick with it. Let's do Snow and Lucia. Now watch, this is the one I'm gonna regret. Watch this shit be super fucking difficult. So, typically what happens is in most side missions like this, you have to deploy your units yourself, wherever you want, including Marche and Mont Blanc if you choose to take them. You don't have to take them on missions where they're not required, where the game will basically pull them out for you. But as you can see here, I can take whoever I want. So I'm going to take everyone. Ah, shit. You know, he cannot attack if I move my warrior. Okay, so if I literally just sit around and do nothing, they cannot attack me. There you go, ready? Watch this shit. This is going to be Game of the Year material right here. And of course, later you can't get away with stuff like this. It's just for right now, you can get away with simply not attacking and not moving, and having the enemies come to you. Goblin Punch. Okay, it actually hits. That's okay. Now we can actually begin combat. And we forbid knives as part of the first set of laws. That's... This game, man, they spare no expense throwing you to the wolves' den. You know, I'm just going to stand right here and attack. It makes no sense to go out there and potentially die. Let's do this. Let's do fire. Actually, you know what? The sad thing is that I played a little bit of the sequel to this game. It is not nearly as good as this game is. And I'm really saddened by that. Because this game I spent hundreds of hours on as a kid. And I'm really sad that it's not as good as, the sequel is not as good as this. I think that they tried too hard. I think that what they did is they nerfed it a little bit. They nerfed magic users, so you don't start out fights with 100% mana, you start out with 0. Which, while at the same time it makes it more difficult, because there's a specific class that can attack all enemies on the other team from anywhere on the map, it also is kind of annoying. Thank you. It also is kind of annoying because, like, the whole point of having a caster is that they, you know, they go into combat and they start fighting, and I just thought that that was really, really annoying. That you can have a caster and you can't even, like, send them into combat, you know? Like, for the first couple of turns, they have to sit around just gaining MP. That was a detriment to that game, I really felt. It was confused, right? Oh, jeez, I completely forgot the laws. What? Oh my god. You're killing me here, man. This game is murdering me. Ugh. I don't think there's anything missable that you can steal up until, like, I want to say the halfway point in the game. Because you really don't even have the ability to steal armor, to steal weapons. You don't have that ability as of right now, so it'll be kind of unfair to, you know, kind of assume that you're going to be able to do that, and you totally cannot. Okay. What is he going to do? Of course. Watch him crit. We're going to see some ridiculous crits, you know, in this game. You know that that's coming. People getting hit for like 100 damage on a critical hit. And crazy shit like that. Alright, Mont Blanc could end this all right now. Actually, he couldn't, but he can take out one of them. And critically wound the last one. See, Mont Blanc is a really good character because his starting stats are really, really good. And he basically gets infinitely better as the game progresses. So typically, I just leave him as a black mage and make him into a time mage. I think that's like the basic kind of... how close is this guy in the turn order? 5. 3. Okay, so we're good. I want to turn her into a red mage as soon as possible because that will really help out. Okay, beautiful. Let's actually just block him just to make sure, because he's probably going to go for Mont Blanc then. Again, attacking from the front does still work. You usually get about a 50% chance of it working, so it's worth taking that risk sometimes. $29. Ugh. Yeah, they're not messing around. I think it's only him left. Alright, let's just be done. I don't think monsters enter into the fight late. I think that whatever he spawns in is literally just it. I think allies enter into the fight late. But whatever, that's besides the point. What time is it? 1? Alright, we got like an hour left. Ice shield. Who doesn't have the shield? Oh, this teaches catch. What does catch do? I think catch for certain characters lets them grab an arrow and throw it back. Why do red mages learn that? That is very interesting. Oh yeah, in this game what you can do is characters learn abilities based on how far they are with for how long they've held a weapon. So for instance, the amount of AP that you see here is how close you are to mastering it. Not all abilities require 100. Some require 200, 300, 400 is in here somewhere. And I know some require 999, believe it or not. One of them can be shortened down to 400 and something, like 500, but a lot of the really good abilities in this game require a shit ton of grinding. Especially at 40 AP a battle, that's a lot of battles, my friends. They're dirty badgers. Some thieves are more interested in more than money. There they are. Hey man, we got you a thesis like we asked. Hey you, the thesis is stolen property. Like he's with a clan. Colin must have posted a reward for that thesis. What the fuck? I've never seen that whistle animation. That's pretty crazy. So, unfortunately, the problem with this is that you start out and you're completely outnumbered at the bottom of a hill. And height in this game does matter. I think that the way that this game works is you can always jump one space higher. No, you can always jump one space more than what the game tells you on your status screen. Just because the way it works is obviously gravity, you know, helps you fall down and stuff. I don't know. This mission is actually pretty difficult because it's easy to get swarmed and these guys are pretty decent level. You actually kind of want them to come to you with the exception of the archer. Now, see, that's not cool because I couldn't place Mont Blanc. Thank you. This dude is being a complete dick. Everyone else has to get into melee range, so as long as you can handle the archer, you're fine. That's the only thing you really need to heal for. There's no offensive magic users, so you can stack as much as you want. Carlos! There we go, get ready for this shit. Oh, okay, he does no damage. What was that, 22? Oh, jeez. You know, I'm getting pretty lucky tonight, because some of these attacks are like 70% and they're missing. Actually, hold on. What does this guy have? We're going to start stealing shit. So you need to... Before every battle, basically what you end up doing is you end up scoping out all the different people to see what they have on them. So as you can see, that's the only one of the only few people in this fight that can have a shield. So this guy has a shield. So when this guy comes in, I'm going to take his shield. And otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and have this guy attack like normal. I don't think you get any bonus points for mastering a job in this game. I could be wrong, though. Have him just attack this. Yeah, why I'm going to say why not, and one time it's going to completely screw me over, so... Actually, wait a minute. I kind of screwed myself here. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself, because there's no real way I can cast magic on this guy without hurting someone else indirectly. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, magic I think can only go up maybe 1, maybe 2 squares. Now this is where shit is going to get clusterfucky, because some of these guys need to die this turn. 7, 9, and 11. And this guy's 3 and she's 2. As you can see, Zanelli really could only take like 1 hit before being KO'd. So at these early stages of the game, it's really kind of hard to keep the healer from not dying. And sometimes you will have your healer die, and it sucks because there's really no reason to keep items on in this game per se. Oh, I trapped him, by the way. As long as I just stand here, he can't move. Oh, well, he's KO'd. But yeah, sometimes you can section off people like that, and it kind of messes with them because then they can't do anything. So now this guy is trapped up against the wall, and he can't move. Even if he dodges, he's stuck there. He can't move. Okay, at least they don't make the archer ridiculous. He can't even hit anything. At 20. 22. Yeah, this is not like Fire Emblem. People can hit for roughly what the game tells you. Yep, see, he's stuck. Can he move? Can he jump out? Nope. He's stuck there. He can't move. Alright, so like I said, stealing works exactly as you would if you were to fight. What are the laws again? I think it's just confused, right? Laws. Yep, just confuse and berserk. Okay. Stealing works exactly the same as fighting. The more behind you are to someone, the better chance you have to steal. So, steal shield. Thank you. Later on in the game, there's going to be, like, abilities that you'll want to... Oh, shit, here we go with this shit. Okay, almost all his life. Nothing too major. Okay. Anyway, I could beat this fight without him. But, 9... Okay. There you go. Later on in this game, there's monsters and enemies that will have they will have weapons you need to steal from them, and then they'll equip better weapons, and then you need to steal those too. Like usually that doesn't happen, but sometimes I think like there's a few missions later on in the game where that does. And yes, his name is Carlos. That is delightful. He can't hit anything. I'm kind of in a bad spot here, really. %. 15, but 60%. There we go. Also, arrows will be stopped by the terrain, so archers do better the higher up they are. I think there's a few archer abilities that don't involve terrain, but in general, terrain is the most important factor involving archers. This guy's gonna die, dude. He can't keep himself alive. Might as well get the free experience, right? Five and 6. Critical! This dude's gonna start healing people, isn't he? Part of the thing about getting the surround on enemies is that when they try to heal, they won't be able to do it. They'd have to risk healing you. Which I guess sometimes the AI will make that risk and determination, but usually it will not. There we go. Section them off. This guy is counter. You know what? What do I have? Just first aid? No, I'll just wait. So I have to take him out with magic. As the name counter suggests, anyone that attacks someone with counter will deal increased damage, and they take damage, but they also get a free attack, essentially, backwards. Okay, this shit is getting ridiculous. Yep, first casualty. Okay. Because I didn't know this guy had counter. Now he's going to freely run wherever he wants to. Oh, boy. Yeah, this could actually get bad. I gotta start fighting these guys. This could get bad really quick. Not too concerned about Mont Blanc, just because I know that he'll be okay as long as I defeat these guys quickly. If the guy with counter is the only one left, I'll be fine. Dude, oh, here we go. Can't hit shit. As you can see, an R ability that cannot be triggered by whatever is attacking will be grayed out, which is fun. Magic Cure. Yeah, see, as you can see, Cure has it leashes to other nearby squares, so you can cure multiple people with one ability. There you go. Let me see what is this guy's movement. It's pretty wide. Moves in at 5, 7, 8. You gotta be kidding me. Everyone doesn't move at all. Dude, these guys are so weak. It's 13 damage. It's nothing. This guy's gonna get away and heal now. Shit. I gotta get rid of this guy. All the way over there. I gotta just get like one concentrated turn where all I do is focus fire this one guy into oblivion. Archer. I'm gonna have to use Phoenix Downs. That's not gonna be fun. Phoenix Downs, I think you can buy them in this game, but they're pretty expensive. And then, of course, you'll get to a point in the game where you can just buy whatever you want, and money really becomes the last issue on your mind. It's just more or less time. Yeah, this guy's gonna probably KO him. Almost. Now, could someone move, please? Nope. So he's gonna get KO'd. Or no, maybe not. $34, $34. Alright. When does Mont Blanc move? 3 turns. Actually, you know what? If they're at 30... No, he won't be able to one-shot them. 2, okay. This is what I'll do. I will brave the counter damage, because I have 58 health. I should be okay. Chance I'll dodge it. Nope, okay, there is no chance. Usually you shouldn't do that, because there's a chance you really won't benefit from it at all. Ah! Two, okay. Oops. Alright, beautiful. 88 and 84% chance he'll KO them both. No. This guy is unkillable. He does not die. This guy is literally unkillable. It's not going to heal him enough for him to survive any attack at all. It's worth it. This is worth it. Yes. Worth it. Alright, so the rest of this is just chasing down a healer. Literally chasing down a healer and a bard that isn't going to do anything. I mean, an archer that won't do anything. He has tried 3 times. He has not hit him once with that arrow. Oh. Seven. Yeah, I mean, obviously later on these abilities get better, but for March it's really good because it's a free 10 experience for doing literally nothing. Even if he doesn't need... Really, it's better... It's not so good for healing as it is just removing status ailments. Which is why you would want to use it. Alright, so now as you can see, this fight is going to hasten really, really quickly. Here's one cane in the game that if you hit a teammate with it, they gain health. There's also a sword that heals you based on how much damage you take. It's called the Blood Sword. But if you use it on an undead, you actually take damage and they heal because they reverse the way the damage works. It's real weird. So as you can see, all the buys that are grouped together, they split them apart. Yeah. He still cannot do it! Dude, this guy cannot hit shit with that bow. I was just actually about to give him some credit. There we go. This guy is doing all the big damage. Yeah, thieves are good. Thieves do a lot of damage in this game. Early to mid-game, they do a lot of damage to people. Alright, we're done. Clean sweep. I think I'm getting the hang of these engagement things. Of course, my fencer died immediately. Table of contents. Are all the pages there? Just bring this back and we're done. Alright, here we go. So essentially what clan wars are is random people will spawn on the map and you can fight them for turf and engagements and just free experience. And this is how you basically grind in this game. Added clan. Alright. Kaiser Knuckles, March Master First Aid. So here we go. This is the screen I like. Basically it says everyone who has mastered anything, as you can see. So Zeman mastered First Aid, Zenali mastered Cure, Cecile mastered Swarm Strike. Let's place Nubswood here.